What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Recently on my RSX I've been noticing that my car has been consuming oil. I don't know if it's burning, but it's definitely not leaking. I don't have any leak spots under the car. So what I did is I went ahead and I rigged up a soda can here attached to my crankcase ventilation. What I noticed with my crankcase ventilation here is that this thing doesn't really have anything in it. So that means that this is not letting oil out. The only other place that I could be running oil out of is my PCV valve, which is down here. It's that little hose. So before I go ahead and buy a brand new PCV valve, I went ahead and ordered an oil catch can. I purchased the oil catch can on Amazon and it was only $30, and I'm really curious to see the quality and to see if it actually works, if anything actually ends up being inside of it after I drive for a couple hundred miles. So what I'm going to be doing today is installing the oil catch can, and then we're going to see if my car, if it collects anything. I don't know. I'm really curious to see if anything will even be in the oil catch can. I'll probably do at least a couple hundred miles, and then I will be opening the catch can to see what is inside of it. So does a $30 oil catch can from Amazon actually work? Let's find out. Before this video starts, here's a quick word from our sponsor. Before we get started, this is the advertisement for it. It's by a brand called Bauer Car? I don't know. And that is basically that. Alright guys, so this is the oil catch can. Comes with a hose. People complained about this one on the last version, so they included some better, this is like real radiator hosing type stuff. I don't know why, but it comes with steel wool, and then it comes with the oil catch can itself, in case you were wondering what it was. It tells you right there. It also comes with a dipstick on it, and it has a like mounting point on the back, and then it comes apart. So it comes apart like this. This is just empty, and then this has the filter and stuff on it. It also comes with a little filter here. I guess this goes on top here. I don't know how that works. I managed to get the top of this off. It comes with all these fittings. These feel like pretty cheap aluminum. You put the fitting on this filter, screw this in like so. I don't think I'm going to use the filter, so I'm going to take that off. I know that I have the smallest hose size, so I'm going to put these in. These little O-rings are meant to go over the threads like that. There's also a couple more pieces of hardware in here that are similar to these ones to help you mount the backing of it. I guess you can put it through things or mount it on stuff. I don't know. I'll probably use zip ties. I should also mention I'm not sponsored by Bauer Car. I paid for this with my money, so this is 100% my review. So yeah, I've got this thing fully assembled now, and I've got the hose clamps on. I'm going to be cutting it right here so that I can put one end to my intake and one end to my PCV valve. So let's go install this. Okay, now I'm back outside here. All I have to do is remove this clamp for this hose. This hose is being very stubborn, so I'm going to try it. Jeez, how long is this thing? For the second part, So just taking that clamp off and then using the same thing. Okay, this one took a bit more persuasion and it also bit me back a little bit, but there we go. I'm going to put this here. The in goes into the in and the out on the other side goes into the intake manifold. I noticed that my kit only came with 3 of these hose clamps. I tried to reuse the stock hose clamps, but unfortunately they're too small, so I'm going to be putting one on and using one from here for the other side. These fittings seemed a lot more snug than those fittings do, so figure I'll take one and put it on there until I can get another hose clamp. Okay, so now I'm connecting the in to the PCV and the out tube to the intake manifold. Now I'm going to be putting the oil catch can in this little area. I might be trimming the hoses so that they fit a little better, and then I'm going to be zip tying it to this. So it's going to sit in here something like that. It's also out of the way of this belt. Okay, so now that everything is on and I verified that the hood closes and that the latch here still has room and that the hoses aren't too pinched, it is time to take it for a drive. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but I don't hear any vacuum leaks, so I'm gonna drive the car now. Okay guys, so I drove it a couple miles, probably like 10 miles now, and I'm going to open it to see if there's anything inside. Okay guys, so I just opened it and there's absolutely nothing on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drive the car for 1 week and then I'm gonna come back and see if there's anything in after that. So I'll see you guys in 1 week. Alright guys, I just finished up working on the rear diffuser. Tune into the next video if you want to see that. But it has been about a week and a half and about 200 miles, maybe like 250. So I'm going to head over to the front of the car and we are going to see if there's anything inside of the oil catch can. I want to mention that these hoses are kind of shrinking up a little. They're like not handling the vacuum, so I think they're kind of collapsing under the vacuum, but I'm gonna open this thing up and see if there's anything in it. So now finally the moment of truth. Wow guys, look at that. Look at that. That is all oil in there. And there, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's, maybe if I shake it up, there's like, I don't know if it's metal flakes or what, but something is in there that is reflective. But you can see how much oil's in there. Alright guys, since it's hard to tell what's in here, I'm going to actually pour it all out onto this plastic container. So, let's see what's in here. Ugh. Weird. As you guys can see, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's oil, but it feels more, it feels runnier than oil. I'm guessing this is a mix of like blow-by and oil, but it's mostly oil, and I can't see the like little flakes that were in it. Maybe that was just the oil catch can, but yeah, pretty much kind of just looks like it's only oil. I don't know if it's safe to say that this is where all of my oil's been going when it burns, or quote unquote burns, because I don't know where it's going since it's not leaking. But I think this is enough oil in here to maybe look into buying a new PCV valve. So guys, the main question of today's video, does a $30 oil catch can work? Yes, it does. even with the hoses kind of collapsing under the vacuum and the heat, this thing still did its job. So we can safely say that this $30 Amazon oil catch can works and does its job. Let me know down in the comments if you think this oil catch can is worth it. I personally think that it is worth it. The $30 is a bargain. There's a lot of expensive ones out there that cost a lot more than this one, but this one does the job and it's only $30. So in my opinion, I would buy it again. Only thing I might recommend is to upgrade the hoses. I might be picking up some like better hoses from Amazon, from AutoZone or something. So I kind of think these things are shrinking up, so it might be wise to get some better ones that'll handle the vacuum. But anyways, I'm gonna end today's video there. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.